Do we? Feel like we're being lectured by some kind of pale demon. Well, that too. How many of y'all think I could be the Antichrist at this point in the show? That's not enough. I'm not the Antichrist. It's 2 6s and a 9, y'all. I'm bluffing. But I know who the Antichrist is. And yes, he's here on Earth. A lot of people thought Khomeini. Good choice. A lot of people thought Gaddafi. Nostradamus, the purple turban reference. If they fucking have any clue what that is. I don't even know what that is. I bought that Segway. Dick Clark. Ludicrous, isn't it? Dick Clark, the Antichrist. Now, wait a minute, though. Hear me out. Who's been on TV as long as you can recall? Dick Clark. Who has not aged one fucking day? Dick Clark. Who brings us Tiffany? Well, Debbie Gibson. Rick Ashley. Dick Clark. That is not Dick Clark, y'all. That is a Dick Clark rubber mask with the zipper in the back. And when he gets off that TV show year after year, week after week, bringing us these hack, mediocre piece of shit acts, he walks into his office and he unzips that zipper, and underneath, there's a cloven-hooved, horned Wolverine. There's a knock at the door. Housekeeper? Not this time, kids. The door opens and John Davidson walks in. John Davidson drops his pants in his bikini panties and leans his taut, tucked, tan little Hollywood ass over a desk. Anyone not know where this one's headed? The Wolverine puts on some mood music. Lady, you're my knight shining armor. Obligingly, Mr. Davidson parts his buttocks to reveal a pink, jasmine-scented anus, which pooches open in anticipation. And I love you. A butterfly flies out and circles the Wolverine's head. Lady. The Wolverine mounts him. Stop me if you've heard this. He explodes a cloud of silverfish, followed by a black, blood-gorged tick which crawls out of the scaly penis of the Wolverine into the bowels of John Davidson. John Davidson is now pregnant, good night, folks, with the children. Hey, if I'm not gonna leave, y'all have to. I'm like a reverse maitre d'. Good night, folks. Street's right outside. John Davidson is now pregnant with the children of the Prince of Darkness. That's how it works. In the off-season, he becomes swollen and fat. So fat and swollen, in fact, that his dimples fill. 6 months, 6 days, and 6 hours later, his bile breaks, and he shits the brood. Geraldo Rivera. Don't you see?
You're a great crowd, and before I go, even though this is a world where good men are murdered, men who try and help are murdered and cut down in their prime of their youth, and hacks and mediocres and fascists run everything else, I'm going to share with you a vision that I have, because I love you, and you feel it. You know all that money we spend on nuclear weapons and defense every year, trillions of dollars, correct? Instead, just play with this. If we spent that money feeding and clothing the poor of the world, and it would pay for it many times over, not one human being excluded, we could, as one race, explore outer space together in peace forever.